Imagine that a lead is generated in your business, and towards the lead instantly a WhatsApp message with different product catalog links has been forwarded. That lead in your business is now converted as a customer. Now you can do this in real time in your business as well. You can simply build the connection between Google Ads and WhatsApp, that too without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. Over here now, whenever a new lead is going to be generated in your business, automatically towards the lead, a WhatsApp message with the different product catalog links can be forwarded. So now if you want to learn the entire process step by step of how you can build a connection between these two applications, I am going to take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect your Google Ads with WhatsApp to share product catalog links as a WhatsApp message towards your leads. Okay. So now over here, let's get started of how you can create the connection as well. As we are building the connection using Pabbly Connect, so on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. As I'm going to browse this website, you can see Pabbly Connect's landing page is then going to appear in front of you. Before we create this amazing automation, I want to let you know about Pabbly Community. Pabbly Community is a space where you can find real-time updates on Pabbly. In this space, you can get help from not just our team members but also the fellow users. You can ask questions and doubts in this space. You can share your feedback and find amazing automation tips for your business as well. So go ahead and join our Pabbly community today. For that, you will find the link of our community in the description section below. Okay. So now I'm going to show you how you can build a connection. After coming to the landing page, you will find two options in front of you. One option is sign in, other one is sign up for free. If you're an existing user, that means you have a valid Pabbly account, you can sign in to Pabbly Connect account directly from here. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free from here and get 100 free tasks every month to get started and explore many features about Pabbly Connect. Okay, I am already an existing user, so I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account, and then you will see the All Pabbly Apps section in front of you where you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides. As I want to use Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this Access Now button right over here. And as soon as I'm going to do that, you can see right over here Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. Now to build a new automation, a new connection, we have to create a workflow. For that, simply click on this Create Workflow button on the top right corner. If you want your workflow to be more modern, faster and flexible, you can select the new beta method version from here. But if you want your workflow to have more stable and familiar approach, you can select the classic method from here. I'm going to build the connection using the new beta method. Firstly, it is asking for us to give the workflow a name. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as Send Product Catalog Links Automatically for Google Ads Leads via WhatsApp. Okay, so this is the name of my workflow. For the folder, these are the folders from which I'm going to select the workflows folder. Now over here, if you want to add your workflows according to the different categories that you create, you can create multiple folders inside Pabbly Connect. For that, simply from this plus button, you can name your own folder. I'm going to create this workflow from here. Okay, this workflow has now been successfully created, and firstly it is asking for us to add our trigger. Now in Pabbly Connect, there are two major steps. One is trigger, other one is this action. Now over here, trigger gives the commands and action steps follows them simultaneously. That is why there is only one trigger but multiple actions in Pabbly Connect. Firstly, we have to name our trigger application. For the trigger application, I will select over here as what Google Ads. I want that as soon as a new lead is generated through my Google Ads campaign, automatically my trigger should capture the response of the lead's data. Okay, that is why for my trigger application, I've selected over here as Google Ads, and trigger event is going to be new lead form entry. After selecting the trigger application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button. Now to create a connection between Google Ads and Pabbly Connect, Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. You can see right over here. This will work as a bridge between Google Ads and Pabbly Connect that is going to send all the data that we want towards this trigger right over here. Okay, now to set up the connection, we have to follow the steps given here below in the help desk. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here, and now let us connect Google Ads. Okay, log into the campaign that you have created. I don't have any live campaign running right now for my business. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you how you can connect your live campaign with Pabbly Connect. This is a draft campaign that I have created. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I will select all the things that I want from my lead. In the response, I will select the details, and simply after creating your lead form, scroll down, and now on the lead form you'll find the option lead delivery option. Okay. Inside this lead delivery option, you will find the webhook integration right over here. Now over here it is asking for the webhook URL. So in this field, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And beneath it is asking for the key. For that, simply paste the URL again and erase all the data till this slash. And this will be the key, the ID of this URL. Okay. Now after entering the URL and the key, as I don't have any live campaign running, I've already tell you right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the test data towards this URL. You can also send this test data to check whether this URL is working or not. So I'm going to send the test data from here. It says test data sent. Okay. As now this test data has been forwarded, I'm going to open my workflow over here and scroll down, and you can see the test response has been captured. This means the URL is added in my Google Ads, as well as I have received this response. That means the URL is successfully working. Now in this similar manner that we have received the test response, you will receive the response of your leads data, the real leads data. Okay. Let us tally the response. This is the phone number, email address is right over here, and the name is first name and the last name. These were the three things that I've collected. Okay. Now as the response has been captured over here in my trigger, Google Ads is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now let us move forward. And yes, if you want to apply, over here you can see it says apply. You have to click on this button and this URL is going to be added as well. Okay. Now to send a WhatsApp message with the product catalog links towards this URL, what we are going to do is we are going to use WhatsApp Cloud API for that. For that, I'm going to add an action step, in which from action application, I'm going to select over here as WhatsApp Cloud API. As using WhatsApp Cloud API, I have created this template message you can see right over here. And in the template message, you can see right over, if I'm going to open the edit section, in the edit section, you can see right over here, this is the template. Over here, next to hello, I have added number 1. In front of it and in the end of it, I've added 2 opening and closing curly brackets. Now, this is a variable right over here. In place of this variable, I can add the details according to my requirement. As next to hello, I wanted to add my lead's name, so I've added a variable next to it. You can add as many variables according to your requirement in the template that you are going to create. Now, in this template, for the product catalog links, you can see I have 2 different links right over here. One is for the skincare collection, other one is the body care collection. Okay, so now over here from where I found the links, I have created a Google Drive folder in which I have added all my product manuals. Okay, all my product catalogs. I have the body care and the skincare image you can see right over here. These are the kind of catalogs that I have. I have copied the shareable link of both of these images over here and added in this template that I've created right here. Okay, so now over here you have to make sure that these links that we have added are accessible to everyone. All your leads should see it, so the link should be shareable with everyone. And if you want to know how you can create this shareable link, simply if you have created a folder, you can make the entire folder accessible. Go to the folder name, click on this share button, click on this share button again. And over here in the general access, go to this anyone with the link option, and this every single image that you're going to add in this folder is going to be accessible to everyone. If I'm going to show you, you can see on the top right corner it says anyone with the link. Now if they have the link, anyone can open the URL right over here. Okay, so now I've added both of these image URL right over here under the categories. Okay, and this is the template that I'm going to share. Now over here for the action event over here, I'm going to select it as send template message new and click on this connect button. Now this window is going to appear, on which click on this add new connection, and then it is asking for the token, phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. If you have created a connection before using all these details, you can select the existing connection from this button right over here as well. Okay, but I'm going to show you how you can create a brand new connection. Now from where you are going to find all these details. For that, you need to create your own WhatsApp Cloud API setup. Yes, you have to create this setup right over here where you will find the token, phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. Now you might wonder, if you have not created a setup, how you can create one. For that, you have to go towards this hyperlink given here in the help desk inside Pabbly Connect, and you will land towards Pabbly Connect forum page, where you will find two sets of tutorials in front of you. That is how to set up WhatsApp Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect. Using this first tutorial, you are going to learn a step-by-step guide of how you can create your own WhatsApp Cloud API setup and get all the details. Okay, and if you want to generate a permanent token in place of the temporary token, you can find the other tutorial using which you can generate a permanent token for your business as well. As I've already created a setup, I'm going to simply copy these details from here and paste it down in these fields. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on this save button right over here, and the connection will be successfully created. Okay, after the connection is created, firstly it is asking for the receiver's phone number. Now what is this receiver's phone number? Receiver phone number is the mobile number of the person to whom you want to send a WhatsApp message. As I want to send a WhatsApp message towards my lead, for the data of this field, I'm going to map the data. Now what is this mapping? Mapping is inserting data from the previous step, which I'm going to show you. As soon as you click on this field, the previous step is going to appear. Click on it. The response that is captured in our previous step is going to appear. In this response, we have received our lead's mobile number. This is a test number, so I'm going to show you how you can map the data right over here. As towards this number, I want to send a WhatsApp message. I'm going to select the data of the phone number from my previous response instead of typing it manually. Now, as I've selected the data from my previous response of this workflow, this data right over here has been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data right here is dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Okay. Now after that, firstly it is asking for the template ID. I have created a template in the name of Google Ads product. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first refresh the fields from here. I'm going to select the template ID as Google Ads products. Okay. Now over here it is asking for the language code. I have created this template in the language English. So what I'm going to do is for the language code, it is going to be EN. English is EN. Okay. Next it is asking for the template name. Template name, I'm going to refresh it right over here. You can see it's Google Ads products. Do my template has a header? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to select the template has a header as no. As the header is no, you have to toggle the button of the header type right away and erase the existing data from here. Okay. After that, over here it is asking for all these fields which I do not want, so I'm going to skip the part. Header has a body, yes it does, so I'm going to select the answer as yes. Now as I've already told you about this variable 1 that I've created for my lead's name, this is how you will find your all the variables right over here in the manner variable 1, 2, 3 separately. And in the fields you have to enter the value of the variables. It is asking for the name, so I'm going to map the data of the name right over here of my lead. Okay. Now my template doesn't have any button, so I'm going to select the option as no. No button type is going to be there, and simply you have to click on the save and send test request button. But before that, over here you can see for this receiver's phone number, I have added a dummy number, a test number right over here. A WhatsApp message cannot be forwarded towards this test number, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it, and just for the test you have to map the data of your lead's number right over here in order to send the messages. Okay, but just for the test, to show you how the messages are going to be forwarded, I'm going to enter my mobile number right over here and then check whether automatically a WhatsApp message has been forwarded towards me or not. So I'm going to enter my mobile number right here. After adding my mobile number, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right here. Okay, as I've done that, I have received this response, which is a positive response. So now if I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received a new WhatsApp message or not, so I'm going to open my WhatsApp, and yes, you can see right over here I've received the new message. Hello, first name, last name. This was the test name. You can see, thank you for showing interest in our products. Here are our latest catalogs to explore. Skincare catalog. If I'm going to open this catalog right over here, I will receive this product image, the skincare image, you can see right over here. Okay, and in this manner I've received the body care catalog as well. You can see right over here, these are all the products. Okay, so now as I've received both of the catalog links right over here, you can add other links according to your requirement as well. If you have multiple links, you can add all the links right here as well. Okay, as I've received this message successfully, this means the connection between Google Ads and WhatsApp is now been successfully created. So now to sum up till now what we have done, now whenever by any of the leads a lead is generated through Google Ads campaign, the trigger Google Ads new lead form entry is going to capture the response of our leads data. As now we have our leads data towards that lead, a WhatsApp message is going to be forwarded with the product catalog links using WhatsApp Cloud API send template message new. And in this manner, I've built a connection between these two applications without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you find any of the doubts or questions while I was creating this workflow, you can ask us all the questions in the comment section below and we will answer all your questions as soon as possible. If you have any of the ideas for us to create videos on any of your topics, we can create the videos according to your requirement. Just post the idea in the comment section below as well. And if you want to use this workflow link in your business, you can find the link of this workflow in the description section below and use it for yourself. Okay? So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.